Let's look at the buoyancy. Hiero, king of the Greek city-state of Syracuse, he asked Archimedes, who was the best scientist at that time, to determine the authenticity of the crown. But, without melting the crown, he could not jump to a conclusion that the crown was mixed with silver or copper. One day, he went into a tub of warm water to soothe a tired mind and body. Then, the water overflowed out of the tub. Archimedes suddenly discovers something. Archimedes discovered that the weight of gold bullion that was used as materials and the weight of the crown were the same. But the density of gold, silver, or copper was different. So the volume would have been different, even if they were the same weight. When the crown was put in a tank filled with water, the overflowing water amount corresponded to the volume presumably. Results show that gold bullion water tank amount not same as overflowing amount of water with the crown. Therefore the crown was fake. Archimedes principle is the size of buoyancy that acts on an object is the same as the gravity that acts on the fluid which is pushed by the object. The size of gravity is multiplication of fluid's mass m and acceleration of gravity g. Buoyancy is multiplication of the fluid density p, object's volume v, and the size of acceleration of gravity g. Archimedes' formula, expressed as force F equal to mg equal to pgv. How to float the egg. Let's dissolve the salt in water. The salt enters to the water particles, the density of the water increases and the egg can float. How to float pieces of metal. The way is, for example, ironclads. The huge metal piece float on the sea is because the volume of the metal piece is increased. Buoyancy occurs in the fluid, but the fluid is a flowing object, like liquid and gas. French Montgolfier brothers, in 18th century, solved the mankind's long-cherished wish of flying in the sky, using the principle of buoyancy. Discovered a phenomenon of paper bag flying, and also created a hot air balloon through developing the phenomenon of the paper bags flying as light.